Is vaping dangerous, or does it depend on what you put in an e-cigarette? One woman who was hospitalized and nearly put on a respirator says black market vapes are the problem. She told Fox 47's Kellen Buddy she hopes her story can serve as a warning.
I was using the THC vapes for quite a while. A year probably. About a cartridge a day.
Those THC vapes, exactly what the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warns vapors to stay away from. Price says her first mistake, getting her cartridges off the black market.
I got it through a friend of a friend. $10 cheaper than I would have gotten it in a shop.
The CDC says those cheaper cartridges have a dangerous chemical called vitamin E acetate.
The vitamin E has nowhere to go when it gets in your lungs. It sits there. So now you have oil in your lungs. And this is where all the lung problems are coming from.
Price found that out the hard way.
I couldn't breathe. I got sick, and I went into the ER, and I was diagnosed with pneumonia. And then the very next day, I was back in the ER, and they said I had double pneumonia.
She says she was in the hospital for 5 days.
I was one step away from being put on a respirator. That's how bad it ruined my lungs. My oxygen level was 22.
She says even though she quit vaping, she's not totally against it, but she does want to warn other vapors to stay away from those black market products.
If I could save one life just by telling my story, then my story was well worth telling.
And that was Kellen Buddy reporting for us there. More than 2,000 e-cigarette users have gotten sick since March in the U.S. alone. More than 40 have died. Governor Gretchen Whitmer banned flavored vaping products in Michigan, but a court has temporarily blocked that from going into effect. Later in the newscast, we'll introduce you to a high school student who is trying to stop the vaping epidemic on her school's campus.